What's up, powerful people? My name is Eli. You can call me Super Kid, and I'm here to welcome you to part 30 of Disco Elysium here on Super Kid Plays. Powerful people, if you're excited for this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, leave any comments you have for me in the comment section, and share this video with anybody you know that likes detective stories or RPGs. Either of those things. Anyways, powerful people, thank you for tuning in. We are going to continue what we were doing last time, which is looking at our ledger. The damaged ledger, of course. Now it's time to browse the white papers. It's the ledger you found in the trash, a cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Okay, that's enough fiddling with the papers. With the preambles... No. With the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Urinal, I think, is how British people say it. Not that that has any relevance here. Browse the white papers. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across the entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. That is a very lovely description. So often they are in this game. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. What is in there? What are they about? Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51 this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention, but there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. Damn. What do you mean? Is that all? That's it? The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover, a molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more. Judging by the creases on your forehead and the lines on your cheeks, too much more, going back years, decades even. There was mention of a naming convention here? Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural, another The Square Bullet Hole Murder, another yet The Unsolvable Case. Damn, sounds tough. More? Others appear more lighthearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, the murder at the hookah parlor, and the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? Wish there was one in there about a drug den. You love those. Gets the blood pumping. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done later once you're done inspecting them up close. Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. You mean the alphanumeric officer precinct time of arrival at the scene? No, I mean a non-numeric one, with titles. Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. Why is that? It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. I seem to have a case named The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, he peeks into his notes, The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. He smiles. I pray his loved ones never find out. Yeah, me too, man. What happened to him? I'm guessing he got a hole put in his head, maybe with a bullet. Rail spike through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident. God damn. Count the pages I have to open an official case. Is there room? There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you. Fuck yes. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash, free hand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily, it's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect victim's body. Get down the body. Or get the body down, sorry. Interview cafeteria manager. Cross out the ones you've already finished. A satisfying slash sound across the paper. Sounds across the paper. You're done. It seems to say, and you. And you. And a fuck you to you too. And a fuck you to you too. That's what it was. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Damn. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Like completion. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now, all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant, have you, by any chance, named our case? No, actually. Any ideas? I mean, the Hanged Man is pretty good, but it's very uncreative. The Setting Sun. I'll go with the Hanged Man. Great. That's great. It's actually what I was thinking, too. The Hanged Man. Excuse me. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for this case now. For the case now. Hell yeah. He flips the pages of his notebook. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we started this out. I'm done inspecting these. You don't exactly close them so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Logic. Let's put the ledger away for a second. Do I have anything that will increase my logic? Probably not. Oh, hell yes. Anything else? Hell yes. Probably nothing else, though. Yes. Okay. Oh, whoops. It's the ledger. It's the ledger. 83%. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Yes. I asked, can I read the case files now? Yes, you can. Piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41. Then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB4112011700, the Next World Mural. Excuse me. Wait, HDB41, weren't those Officer Precinct? Why, yes, your precinct number is 41. And HDB. Every last alphanumeric in the file begins with this. These are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. Harry Dubois, HDB. The Next World Mural. This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 12/2, so December 2nd, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their forms reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." What the fuck? People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk got clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The Graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the Belles Lettres, French pronunciations are made up, have the litterage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the Graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown. Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it? The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner JV is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half the eminent domain, participate in the vote, although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rumbling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is. Given a choice between two options, remove the mural, it is wrong, keep the mural, it is right. Staggering 78% of the voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter, and agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next? I can revisit this. Let's browse the yellow papers. In the back, you see thin translucent copier paper, some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes like marching armies. These look like official forms waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. What types of forms are there? 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. Misconduct fine. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. Station call. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for a person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in print so small it could be considered downright cute. Field autopsy. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. Enough of these. Yes. All that remains now is to fill out those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. Look at the clipboard. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 sized board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM. Shake the ledger. Something rattles inside ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard or dried flowers, perhaps? Let's peek inside. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see into its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know. How would I open it? with your hands? U4 sized pages hang from the clip screwed on top of the board. I'll smell the ledger. The acidic stench of rotting food has rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into the public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete or Axle or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet. I know, Sylvia already told me I dunked it in the toilet. If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it? The option to sniff was there, so you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab? Find out what happens when these two get funky together? Okay, pal. This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, nose. Let's just move on. Your nose is somewhere between grateful and resentful. Interfacing. I think I have some stuff to help me with that. Interfacing? Might be another one. I'm not sure. No. Interfacing is upped by 1. Do any of these take it down? I don't think so. Nope. Dang it, I keep doing that. Excuse me. Okay, now we have a pretty good chance. 72. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Failure is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, we have that done now. We can read this book. I think we already did. The Greatest Innocence. I don't know about that. We'll take a look at that later. For now, we can go through here and talk to these people again, see if they know anything. First person I want to talk to is that lady over here. I think she was over here. There you are. That's right. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular. Snap your fingers in front of her face.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Alright, are you the lady driver? Did you just call me a lady? Sheriff? I don't know if that's how you say that. Well, aren't you a lady? The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout. I'm a lady like you're Gabriel Buengaro, only in dreams. So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of. I'm only terrifying to small children, and those who used to know me. Why are you scary to the people who used to know you? Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. Then who is the female driver I was told of? How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other camionneurs? All French pronunciations are made up. Sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? That's all I needed to know, thanks. Well, seem. The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now on other matters. Alright. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Something to do here still? Can't recall. Okay. A locked check. What's down here, if anything? Is there anything over here? What if I pull out my flashlight? Doesn't appear to make any difference. Okay. All right. Let's go talk to this dude. You there. Got about 4 minutes left. See if we can get some info.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver? He shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. I don't want to talk about that. Why? Do you know something? What is it? Man, I was hoping it was gonna be her. He bites his lip. All I can say is she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker, and I don't know where she is. I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it. Who is this person? What's her name? Thank God I don't know. People call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret from me too. Now I see why. Who is she to you? A friend, an acquaintance, I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? What did she look like? A youngish woman, gruff, but in a cool way. What color hair? Blue and violet dyed. He answers reluctantly. It was violet when she got here, blue before she went. Then she may have dyed it again. When did she leave? Damn, I don't want to... He looks you straight in the eyes. Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much. We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation. That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. He shakes his head. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she might not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience. It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only. I don't believe you. Believe us. It really is. I can't, man. I just can't, man. I'm not naive. You said she's troubled. How? She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over and you're looking for a way out. She shared this with you? Yeah. Yes, which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not? I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me too. That she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her. Did this violent life include drug trafficking? Well, he sighs. It looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know. She talked about her mind. Hold on. Her mind? The way it worked, the trouble it was giving her. The pain it was causing her. When she left, did she leave her lorry behind? Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out. He's right. There are other options. The race man, for one. Oh, yeah. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son. Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. It's right here. The answer's right here. You just need to ask him. Come on, do it. Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation, too. It's important. I can't blow it. You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man. I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy. She's a suspect. and I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation. I thought you were a different kind of cop. Something breaks in him as he stares you in the eyes. Where is the lady driver? Here, he takes a key ring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you in silence. The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex, looks like a chain lock. Then he gives them to you. Her lorry is still here, down past the statue of Felipe. He waves toward the monument. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know. When did she leave? Last Friday. He blinks, his eyes half empty now. Anything else, like where she is now? No, I don't know. And why did you have the keys? She left them to me because she trusted me, so I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks. Otherwise, he doesn't finish the sentence. The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving. He nods. I'm sorry I had to do this. I bet you are. I am, man. Fuck you. Okay, one more thing. About something else. Nah, I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins. Go check your cabin. He adds quietly. I hope it gets you something. Helps someone. Me too, Tommy. Me too. And to you, powerful people, I say I hope that you enjoyed this one. I actually feel like we just made a pretty big breakthrough. I'm excited to go check that out, but it'll have to wait until next time. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, leave any comments you have for me in the comment section, and please share this video with anyone you think would like it. Obviously, next time, I want to go check out that green lorry, but until then, powerful people, my name is Eli. You can call me Super Kid. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Peace and love.